Hello, this is Mark Phelps reporting for AVweb at EAA AirVenture 2023, just outside Fightertown in the Warbird area. There may not be much left in life that's free, but the Warbird Tram tour at EAA's Warbirds of America area won't cost you a penny. Although, unless you get there pretty early, it will likely cost you a wait in line to get on board. Even that can be cool though, in that it gives you a chance to meet and chat with other Warbird fans while you wait. What you will receive in return is a chance to take a load off for a half hour or so and experience the Warbird section of EAA AirVenture with expert commentary and some insights you won't find anywhere else. Vic Krause, who heads up the Warbird Tram Tour organization, is full of enthusiasm for his job and can't wait to fill us in on what's in store for his customers. Let's meet him.
Good morning. My name's Vic Krause, chairman of the Warbirds of America Tram Tour. We're standing out here in Fightertown. I want to tell you a little bit about Fightertown, but a whole lot about the Tram Tour. We've been producing this for about 12 years, Warbirds of America, and about 40 volunteers. And we take folks on a serpentine ride through what I call the Jurassic Park of aviation. We take you through all 12 zones, starting with Fightertown, which is where I'm standing next to this beautiful Corsair. And then we go to reenactors, we go to the L-Birds, T-34s, T-6s. We go through all 12 zones of Warbirds. And at the end of 30 minutes, you've had a terrific exposure to all the options, and you can pick the zone and the area that you really want to go visit the most. To give you an idea of some of the patrons we've had, the whole Jimmy Doolittle family has taken this tour. We've had active American women generals of the United States. We've had heads of state from South African nations. Everybody takes this tour that has the time, and get there early because the line grows pretty quick. Prior to your ride, prior to being embarked on the tram, you typically will spend 5 or 6 or 7 minutes in our tram headquarter building, along with 30 other patrons that are waiting for the same tram. During that period of time, we have what we call a pre-launch briefer, a pre-brief, and that gentleman comes up and tells you a little bit about what you're going to see. More importantly, he's going to tell you what you're going to feel. And when I say what you're going to feel, I'm going to try to convey this as best I can. The grounds here on Fightertown, particularly Fightertown, are considered by a lot of Warbirds members as hallowed ground. A lot of the metal that you will see, the Corsairs like Jim Tobel's right next to me, and the other Corsairs and some of the P-51s to our east. Some of these aircraft have actually seen combat. Some of these aircraft were resurrected out of a desert wreckage, out of a swamp somewhere, and brought back to the States in a big pile on a pallet and put back together. The reason I say it's hallowed ground and it's revered by the Warbird crowd, an American, typically an American, gave everything he had in that aircraft of the last few seconds of its operation. And one thing I am so very proud of are some of the cherished remarks from some of the random riders that took our tour and came up to the driver or the narrator at the end of that tour and said, you know, we've been coming here 17 years. This is probably one of the highlights of all of the attractions we've ever attended. I'm extremely proud of the feedback we get and the job I feel my volunteers do. And I think we're one of the, I agree with that gal, the old grandma that said you're one of the best on the field, and I think we are. So you got to do that ride. Thank you.